was a big loss for the Threshold.
Holy shit!
Today.
The agency.
The agency is
got
not happy.
Thrashed
the agency
today.
is not happy. So.
Damn, that formless thing with all of the survivability ones is just patently unfair.
It's pretty awful. It's the armor too that really makes it hard.
Yeah.
But like the armor too, that like you can give characters armor too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What is it? Iron vest or something.
Oh yeah,
Plus
no,
two.
it's just a heavy armor movement. So then you're
movement,
shambling around in movement 3.
Ugh, it's awful. But you know, if you're gonna be doing that, like that's just the way it is, right? So that's why the formless thing moves slower as well. But like the 8-inch pseudopod is just.
Yeah, the pseudopod being at 8 inches is just crazy, and the fact that I think you missed twice on a 5+. Like, it doesn't hit with it, but Teri's was on fire. Like, you were just snatching people all over the place.
I was doing okay.
Because you were able to drop 2 of mine, both to minor injuries. They're completely okay, but still, you were able to drop half of my agency just on plucking them and then having them fail a hideous check, and you need a 5+ for that. So, oy vey.
It's because I'm an expert at how awful hideous checks are.
Holy
they
shit.
are a special kind of hideous. But you know, I don't think it was a hideous check that was killing me. It was just the psychology tests because everyone was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, all of the insanity tests. Whenever like
the
zombie tore into someone, they're like, "Oh my god, 3+." No, it's not happening.
She's dead. She's done. So that's kind of what's happening. But Jerry got herself a new skill. She is now a dynamite gal and a martial artist. So like, she doesn't have to spend a turn looking for a stick. She can just light her freaking dynamite and run around with it.
Her hands are like knives. No, martial artist is really good. I do believe that martial artist is probably one of the more powerful skill builds that you can go through. It costs 4 skills in order to get all the way to the top of it. Yeah. Which is where it gets really kind of shenanigans crazy. As we've seen here, the odds of us getting numerous skills slim. So I guess that's how it balances out. Yeah. That you'll just never get there.
Yeah. By dying, you got some pretty awesome skills. You got Scholar on your character.
Yeah, I was able to get Scholar free of charge, and I forgot the ability that I should not have been playing 2 games with. But I still pay the point for it. So it kind of comes out in the wash. I got a free skill, and then I lost one that I have to keep paying points for.
Yeah, so I think that's fair. I think in the long term.
I mean, at this point now, I think Sam having 0 skills and a double barrel, like, I'm just gonna run him into combat and hope for the death.
Like the civilian death.
Yeah,
like just make sure everyone is at least.
Well, because at least
6
that way,
inches away from him.
At least that way, I get to re-equip, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you cannot fire someone from your gang, but at least I'll be able to re-equip and kind of juggle gear around a little bit smarter.
My phobias are not. I'm not happy
hilarious.
about them. So, hephaphobia? Hephaphobia. It's a fear of being touched. So now my character has to take a psychology test every time she goes into base-to-base contact with somebody, or someone goes into base-to-base contact with her.
And that is friendly or enemy. So every time a lurker engages her in close combat, immediate insanity check.
Same with friendlies.
And same with friendlies, yes. So
if, say, a model got thrown into her, or...
Insanity check. Oh, yeah. It's
like
crazy.
One might call it an insanity. It's a phobia. So, we've got Ethel, who also has mesophobia. Less bad. Like, she can't look for objectives in, like, graveyards or anything.
Yeah, mesophobia is fear of dirt, essentially. So she can't search for map pieces, which has never come up for your threshold. So I mean, really, what's the drawback for that one?
I'm so grumpy about that.
So the threshold is 1 and 3 in this campaign.
Yeah.
Go lurkers.
Go lurkers. We should try playing Colton eventually. But that's for something later. Right now, I'm glad that it's a much more minor phobia. It's not game affecting, anyways. Not in.
Oh yeah, there are some really bad ones like agoraphobia or
tetraphobia.
Yeah, so I mean, of all the things to get, I think mysophobia is pretty tame.
Yeah.
All things considered, I mean, there will be some scenarios later on where you might have to search through grave markers, which she cannot do. As well.
is one of my more stacked characters, though, because while she has this phobia, she also has hatred of cultists.
Man, she's just grabbing shit.
She's just grabbing shit. So she's just picking up all these weird personality quirks.
Right. Well, she had her face kicked in by cultists, and then she had like a zombie, which are dirty. Let's talk about the hygiene of zombies here. Well, take her out as well. So I mean, these all make sense for her. They all make sense.
That's logical. Her personal narrative has a logic to it, a beauty.
And remember, this is the 30s. We do not actually believe in mental health. So there is no psychologist. Like, her crew is PTSDing like whoa, crazy. And we're just telling them to woman up. Go drink some whiskey. And stop having your woman issues around me.
So, yeah, that's interesting, because what I've done with the points that Sheena did have, I'm not going to take another... There will be no Gina coming up in this cult. Like, they're done.
Accountants are just not set for field work.
They're not going to have... They stay in the office. So, basically, the 2 points that she had, plus the extra point for her axe, I'm basically going to buy a detonator for Jerry, and then the other 2 gals are... Because Jerry's a martial artist now, she doesn't need a hand weapon. But detonator might be useful.
That would be very useful. Like I said, if I would have been you, I would have just set the bomb and then fallen back and just be like, look, I'll shoot you.
Don't have a detonator, can't do it. You can't say that, though. None of your characters have dynamite. You were too chicken to take it.
Well, it's not that I was chicken, it's just that there are better weapons.
And Ethel and Teresa are going to get swords. Axes. 1 point axes. So, that's their reallocation. Which I think works.
So an axe detonator, you still have 1 point that you can play with.
She only had 2.
Oh.
Because the axe is 1 point.
Oh, right, yeah, so she had 3 points, right.
2 points.
Got it.
So, yeah, that's my 3 points. What are you doing with your...
Like I said, I didn't get anything to do though. I got scholar on my character, which means that should I ever win and have some scrolls, I can try. Well, I have 2 spells because of our first mission.
Yeah.
Where I was able to retrieve the 2, I translated them.
You should have bought him Relic Hunter first.
I have 2.
As a skill. Because then you can, like, get more stuff
Relic Hunter requires Scholar.
Oh.
it's like 3 deep.
Wow. That tech tree is crazy.
Oh, yeah. You
really have to commit, I guess.
I think the way that it's really designed is you don't want to just load a character with both of those. You should have one agent that's your scholarly read, scholar, Relic Hunter, and then another that is your spellcaster. But for me, I was like, why would I make 2 people useless when I can make 1?
Who happens to be my character.
Listen, despite being a useless character who is only equipped with a sword, he still almost single-handedly killed the formless thing.
Like,
3 of 4 wounds were done by him.
4 games in, how are you feeling about, like, what's the money winner for you in terms of abilities?
For me, money winner with this edition is that combat is everything. Guns are so stupid. Honestly, as every one of my gun-toting people die, I'm just replacing them with martial artists or combat weapons and going tough, thick skin, things like that. Because, I mean, even if, like, Sam is 4 points, 2 PP with 2 equipment points for the double barrel. If he were to die, I could make him a martial artist, buy him a heavy armor vest, and he's con 8 with a knife, and it's just better all around. Like, for me, what I'm finding is that there is no purpose in any shooting whatsoever. Like, even when I'm playing lurkers and you're putting out your flamethrower on your character, I'm not even worried. I'm not even a little bit worried.
I'm not so this is what I'm not necessarily convinced that it's the combats that are winning you, it's the parry that's winning you. It's the parry.
Sword, man.
The parry on the sword. So, because I have an axe. Sheena was, like, gone. Like, my money winner was my flamethrower, let's be honest. They're killing zombies. Sheena with her axe, nothing. No.
Yeah.
Like, the problem is when you're facing combat against combat with a decent enough weapon, it mitigates out, and it becomes a bit of a standstill. What parry does is it turns the tides in your favor way better, way faster. Yeah. It's much more effective.
But I mean, you can even buy parry as a skill.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is it's just, like, so I mean, like, anyone can parry. And the thing is like, parries start to cancel out, right? Yeah. So if I have parry, you have parry, cancels out, no one gets it, unless I have two parries. So if my weapon and I have the skill, I can now parry you again. Like, it's this weird thing. But yeah, parry is absolutely doing it for me, but even then, like I said, it's just, close combat has been just the decider in almost every single game that we have played. Because, I mean, even then, when you look at it, the fastest, easiest way to take out a character is to get him face down and get into combat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Because it's just like,
It's rough. It's rough to be down there, too, though. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as my characters tip over, I know they're done. They're gone.
Well, yeah, because as soon as they do, I'm sprinting. I am sprinting in because I know that a single close...
just at a time. I'm
sprinting. Brains. But like I said, it just... That is an auto kill. Like, it's an auto kill. It's an auto major injury. Yeah. And it's just so powerful because guns can't do that. No amount of guns can do that. Like, even if I were to go with action hero and have, like, one guy fucking like, Ramboing, essentially, the big 30 cal, he is still putting out less damage than an agent with a sword.
What do you feel... How do you feel, I should say, how do you feel about the lurkers so far? Like, are you at a point where you have a special place in your heart for some of them? Or, like...
Okay, so, straight up, special place, of course. That High Priest, man. Oh. Straight up, before this game, when I was building my lurker list and decided to go Mad Scientist and Zombies, it was because I was like, playing the High Priest again is unfair.
And then you
those
play
three evil spells.
This formless thing, though,
that survival skill build...
15 points for the formless thing, plus 3 points in tough, thick skin, and then
you bought dodge.
Because you have 18 points, and it was hard to kill. It's got 4 wounds.
Well, and the other thing is I really needed the AP2 for my bolt action.
Yeah.
And you went after her very soon because with AP2 on the bolt action, it's D6 plus 2. I ignore your armor completely.
What's her range?
20 inches.
You should have pulled her away from
I was trying, but you have an 8-inch range pseudopod, so I got as far away from you that had a line of sight.
I'm not going to tell you how to play your character, but I am going to say that standing still to get accurate was probably not a good idea. That was what killed her. That is what killed her.
Yeah, but what else could I do? Hit on a 5? Only you are that accurate. You and Imperial Stormtroopers. No, but like that's the thing is like she's Dex 5+ because again, guns are just so fucking worthless. You mean a trained agent misses 2/3 of all of their shots? Shit. Like it is not.
We went gun heavy. We did, and I think that was an issue. I think that.
We never read the unarmed drawback in combat. Because again, you have to remember, in Strange Aeons Edition 1, everyone came with Bowie knives and 45 handguns.
If you were an agent, you get a gun and a knife because I guess the agency was not...
Well, there were just budgetary cutbacks. They went before the Senate Budgetary Committee. You know, they're like, what do you do? And I have constituents. And then their budget was slashed and they couldn't afford knives and guns for everyone.
Yeah. Real sad that.
Right? But, like, that's huge. And I think that's why we never even thought to look at how bad unarmed would be because it's never come up.
It's never been up. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to next week. We'll see how this whole thing goes again. I think we're going to be playing Strange Aeons in Edmonton. Or outside? Are we playing any Strange Aeons?
I don't
even know.
We can bring our shit. It's
We'll see how it goes.
I was going to say I already do have 4 games on the docket for that weekend, so maybe not Strange Aeons.
We'll see. All right. Until next time. I'll see you soon.
Cheers.